most of it's probably mental. If you don't like dark places that are wet and you're claustrophobic, you have a bunch of phobias and stuff, it's not going to be the place for you. Alright, so we're off on a really special adventure today. My son Kane come up for a visit, and we wanted to go into some mines, and he's going to be heading to do some editing, and did a really good job on that, and he figured out how to edit this 360 camera, so just a perfect day on the sled. We're up there, and this is actually in the middle of April. There's no snow in our yard. We're mowing our grass, but here we are. So the Silver King is up close to 6,000 feet, and there's about 5 feet of snow here, and just perfect conditions. Just barely sunk in the snow, and it wasn't slush or nothing. Nice warm day, so it was kind of exciting. We went up there, and it was the mine was totally iced off. We didn't bring an axe or anything, so luckily we backtracked and got a shovel from a cabin back there, and we were able to go in there and chop it out. But it was kind of a bit of a screw up because we chopped a hole just big enough to get in there, and we couldn't get out because it's straight up and down. I was able to push Kane back up through the hole, but I couldn't get back up there, so we had to actually rigging up, and slowly chop the hole up. So it was pretty exciting. So we found a lot of really cool stuff, and this is a really old mine. It goes back into some square set stuff, got some really cool artifacts. So yeah, so we're just about at the mine, and we'll show you what we found once we got into the Silver King. We're here at the Silver King, and my voice is a little sore, but I can still talk. So I'm up here with Kane. So it's just a beautiful day here in the middle of in the springtime, middle of April, and just a beautiful day to be out sledding, and the snow's not soft, so we're going to have lots of fun, and we'll see you down at the bottom. I'm up here with my son Kane, so he's never been in a mine before, so it's going to be pretty exciting. So what do you think about going into the Silver King?
Well, I guess we'll see what we have to work with. I mean, could probably need an axe to get through the icicles in the front, but I've gone through the ice cavern in Ocarina of Time, so I should be fine.
So this is the hole that we're looking at, and I was worried it was maybe going to be a little bit plugged, but lots of air coming out of there, so it kept all the snow from around there, so we're going to head down there.
Yeah.
We're digging out, it's getting there. You making any progress? We're having quite a challenge getting through this ice. Oh, okay. It was kind of stupid, because if I would have brought my axe, we could have got through here. This one's really frozen. So we beat some of these icicles out of the way. We got a bit of a hole here.
Alright, got your spanner.
We're going to keep working on this. Alright, so we made her in here, and it's pretty tough getting in that was a pretty small hole there, so I had to chop the ice like crazy to get in here. We're just going to do a quick little recon in here, and we'll see what we're looking at here. Sounds like it's hollow underneath, but the floor is solid, I know. So what do you think of the mine, Ken, so far?
Well, getting in there was a pain, but it was worth it.
Yeah, this is a really cool mine. We're going to see some neat stuff in here. Okay, oh, here we're back to the clear ice here. When we first saw this, we didn't think it was even frozen. It was clearer than this even. Yeah, a little bit cloudy, but not bad. Cloudy in the mine. Those are some drill samples. They would have been drilling looking for more ore with the diamond drill. And there's the footwall. So everything they mined would have been below that. This is where the airlines would have been on. Yeah, once you get in here, it's a pretty big mine. Hard to believe it when you first go down to that little hole, but it opens up pretty big. That looks like good water.
This was a lead mine, so I'm not going to trust it.
Lead and silver.
Combat boot kick.
There we go. Little kung fu.
I did Taekwondo, not Kung Fu. Get right through it with this football. You might want to walk on this one beam here. Not Harrismith. One of the two.
Don't walk too close to me because I think this is hollow and it might fall. I don't think there's any water in it. There. There. Kane, a crash course in mine exploration.
This is not helpful.
You break it, you pay for it. That's the rule. You break it, you pay for it. It just goes a little bit nicer, not too bad. It's not clear here anymore, but all right, so this is where the hoist is right here.
Someone dropped their Slurpee. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill your audio.
This is where the hoist is here. I believe. Yeah. We got water running down here. Oh yeah. See, it looks like it's plugged by something up there. We want to try to get up to another level up there. Maybe we can have a look down here, but definitely wouldn't be going on that ladder. On that manways, but there's another area I think we can get down. Let's have a look. This is kind of weird because it's all like slush in here. That is weird stuff, eh?
Kidding.
Almost like slush, but ice slush.
Like Turner's glass.
Really old. I think it's some kind of a sleigh or something that they had. You probably used it with a pulled by mules or something. Come through here. And that just ends there. And this is a broken. Here, look at this is a bucket here. To this bucket. Okay. And where that big hoist is, that bucket would have went down there and they could have brought tools and stuff up there. There's higher levels up there. So
There's which?
higher levels, more levels. Like this is a level here. There's levels above that and below. This is a dynamite box right there. You just stepped on. See, that's a case of dynamite. Well, there's no dynamite in it now, I don't think. But sweet pasture. No. Important thing is when you do something like this, make sure you don't touch anything because you never know. This could be a pretty rotten timber here, and just by you maybe grabbing it, might cause it to collapse. So. Not like it's just going to collapse just because you're walking past it, but if you grab it, you never know. If it collapsed, how we going? I don't think we can get up.
All right, here's your camera.
Yeah. There we can. Let's have a look. Carry on, then we'll go back to the left.
This way?
Yeah. Yeah, that left. There looks like that looks like ore to me. Looks like a vein, eh?
Yeah.
Silver, lead, or zinc or something in there. This is one of those things that you probably should leave them on because you take them home, and I don't know, for some reason, when the light of day gets to them, you know, they're frozen or wet in here and they dry up and they just fall right apart.
What do you make of it, boss?
She's pretty rotten. I'll have a look at it. I never went down, but yeah, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. It flattens out pretty quick. Yeah, you can go ahead down there. Wouldn't be a problem. I don't think. Here, you want this light? That's all the light you need. Yeah, just take your time.
Well, I'm moving these out carefully, which I'm probably gonna screw up somehow.
It's a problem not having a helmet on a light on your helmet. It's hard to. Okay.
Look at that.
If you go down just a little bit further, or just actually right there, just turn around and I'll hand you the camera. You got it?
Nope.
I don't know about the ladder, but whatever. I mean, if you slip, not much gonna happen.
That's still a good fall.
This is how you break in the new man on the first day, just something real easy. You're young, you can get up there.
I'm young, but I'm not stupid. That ladder's toast.
Railway tracks there?
Yeah, I see a couple.
There's a haul level there. Yeah, we come down them kind of sketchy ladders. We didn't use the ladders too much, just kind of made it down here. And there's a couple more ladders, and we're making our way down here. We didn't bring any ropes, but we're just going to keep continuing on down here.
Yeah, us grabbing a rope, that would have been too smart.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go up, but yeah, it definitely goes down. So this will be a false floor here. So this floor, there's nothing underneath it, right? Because it was a dump. So gotta be a little careful. Oh, that's cool.
On shovel head.
Where's your down? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Kind of a neat ore dump. I don't remember seeing this. Yeah, we got to go down. See, look at this. Is all square set here, like a Lego set. They build all these timbers and notch them, put them way up there to get up there. That's old school. Ain't done that for a long time. Huh. More square set. Oh, and then there's a pretty good ore pass going down. Oh, that's pretty steep. We ain't going down there without a rope. Warm in here, eh?
Yeah.
So I said, once you get in here, you don't need coveralls. Yeah, it wasn't that cold outside either. I think it'll be all right. Oh, look at that chute. Isn't that cool? Look down that chute.
Probably a stupid idea to try and go down there.
Oh, without a rope would be pretty dumb, yeah. So you just slide right down like a... Well, we can get down there other ways. We could crawl down this way. Oh, see, this is all called gobbing. It's all stacked in here. See that rock's all stacked there. It's all in the way, so instead of hauling it all out, let's see how steep that is. Well, that's cool. Found a new part to get into. Oh, yeah, look at these big platforms and stuff down here. Holy. Looks like a big square set in here. There's this chute. That chute is down here. Comes down here. Huh. Wow, look at the size of those beams. They're huge. Eh?
Some of these are treated with bitumen as well, so they're never going to rot.
They don't treat stuff in mines. Not that I know. See that rope? That'd be an old hemp rope, eh?
Yeah.
As soon as you grab it, it'll just crumble. Well, that floor looks solid enough. It's a false floor, but I mean, you got about 6. Probably shouldn't be standing beside each other, but yeah, that looks pretty solid. Wow. They were doing a lot of carpentry here, eh?
Yeah.
Also, that ore chute just goes right into here. Oh, that's pretty neat. There's a lot of timbering in here, man. I wonder why.
Ladder seems solid enough.
How much further does it go? Okay. Oh, we could just hop right down here from the top if we wanted to.
I want to try and go down, or?
Yeah. Try to find the easiest way. Man, they sure did a lot of work in here, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen that much timbering in a small little area like this. Oh, that's cool.
Further, and I can see a rail track.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never seen this section before. I'm glad we came down there. All right, so you think that ladder was okay? So we just put one.
Right.
Well, it's 100 years old. It still lasted. So.
Well, can't fault him for that.
Yeah, imagine the warranty's up on it now. This is a really impressive example of square set. How they used to mine in the old days. You don't see that very often at all. They just built all this up here, all these layers. Oh, really cool. No, this is really neat. I'm really glad we came down here. It wasn't that hard to get down here.
Yeah. Wasn't too bad.
Big square set.
All right. Bit of a jump.
Try try to find the easy way. Oh, wow. There's a junction here.
Yeah. It's real.
Yeah, I don't jump down there. Oh, we'll just go down here with a... Oh, well, you'll be able to crawl down on that rail or something. You're young.
A bit rusty.
I'm old and I could do it, so you'll be able to do it. That's not doing nothing. Except pissing me off.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, when you see this like this, you don't want to walk out on there because you know this is just boards and holding it.
One hand, it's like a crowbar.
Oh yeah, that's what that is they would have put it in the ribs there to hold the airlines. We've seen it in a few spots.
Oh, yeah. It's warm.
That's an old cart. It's riveted, well, as you'd expect. This old mine.
19th century, you think?
Yeah, around the turn of the century. Look at this cart here. I'll have a little better look at it. Yeah, see, it's all riveted. There's no welding on it. It's all riveted. It's not welded at all. It's a really old cart.
We also got this box with a bunch of holes
Oh,
in it.
well, look at that. Accounting. That's for counting loads, eh? Yeah, that's cool. We could take that with us. So when they're dumping those loads over this ore pass down, and they use this pegboard, they use that to keep track of the loads. You know, there'd be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So they just go to 10 and then go up. These old axles, they didn't have grease fittings, so they just had a pin in here. They took that out, pulled the wheel out, and greased it, and then put it back on. I don't even know if it had bearings. Watch where you're standing, though, just in case there's any false floors. Maybe I'll get ahead of you a bit. Ore dump here somewhere.
Cans.
Yeah, man, that's a freaking cool old cart.
Yeah, it's rusted to its foundations.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of false floors here, so now we got to be really careful. Okay, well, this doesn't go down very far here, so it's okay.
Another giant chunk of ore cart.
Oh yeah, look at that cart. And a big hoist going down. Yeah, no, this is really dicey now.
Holy crap.
So we're gonna watch what the hell we're doing here. One thing I can do is if you throw something like this down, you spread that weight out over a larger area. Oh, hey man, that's a freaking hoist. This is going straight down. It's a manway and a hoist. Woohoo! Look at that hoist. Oh wow. Okay. You can walk by me if you walk on that timber. Be alright. See that light? I'm gonna shoot it up here. I'll shoot it up there, see if we can see up there. I don't know which hoist this is. Interesting. Holy crap. That goes down a long bloody ways. Now we've seen a hoist at the very bottom. That might be the same hoist. I think there's 3 hoists in this mine now. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take this guy.
Throw it over the timber?
Yeah. Hold on. That'll be good. So there's another big hoist we found, and we think there's 3 big hoists here. There you go. There's a little thin vein right there. Really thin. I wouldn't mind anything that thin, but it can come out and then it could break it and the seat's getting wider. And it probably broke into a real wide. See, that looks like ore there. They wouldn't be able to mind. Come from that vein. That's what happens. Those
It says it looks like it says either 1914 or
14.
1911.
19 ore bucket. I could almost take that home, but no, not really. But you
It's a little
could.
big.
You could, but it'd be a lot of work. It'd be possible, but not easy.
That one's no somewhere.
That is a nice one. I've never seen one that small. We got these big monster ones. Yeah, we're long. Well, we wouldn't be able to fit it through that hole for one thing. So,
Yeah.
oh, we got more levels here. There's a pillar that they use to hold the back up when there's a flooded winds.
Vein of ore right there.
There's some calcium coming out of there. The deposit would have been mined down here, but they would have brought the ore back up because obviously the ore didn't go down, or it wouldn't be flooded, right?
Yeah.
Explosive box there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a nice one, huh?
Now there's a find.
Go down and have a look at that one. See if there's a date on it, maybe, or anything in it.
I highly doubt there's anything in there, but let's have a look. Oh, the
Nice looking writing on it.
bombs are all
I've got a wall in my house that's just got all.
Oh, there's a bottom on it, so there's that. Oh, there it goes.
It's pretty rotten.
I don't see a date.
CXL box. See, that was a CXL. Canadian Explosives Limited. We've got the destruction department here testing out a hemp rope that's 100 years old. Yeah, there you go.
I'm only 120 pounds, so I mean.
Yeah.
The timber is going. The thing is going to untie,
Not failed.
and the timber fell off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not crazy steep. I always say that it's less than vertical. The ladders are passing there.
Anything down there, or is it just blocked?
Looks like it goes down. Yep. Down there, down there. See if he's any more agile now.
Well, he said the pipe is good, so.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Pretty bright colors. There must be some more in that stuff, or it'd be leaching out like that. Definitely some silver in there, I would think. Huh. Yeah, that's rich. Here we go. Got him. That's nice. Does it just end down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing of interest down there.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad we checked this out anyways, because it's the only other place that we got to check out here in this part anyways. So, yeah, we did pretty good. Yeah. Good exercise, eh?
Fuck yeah.
You got to swear less. We're going to have to edit all that out, you know. Well, I just thought we weren't really going to get anywhere. We've seen quite a bit of cool stuff. It's probably dark now. Doesn't really matter. That's the thing, if your mind gets dark, who cares? Oh, there's tracks in here. I guess that must mean we're going the right way.
Yeah, probably. Why would they put somewhere the old one's supposed to go?
So how are we going to handle this? We got to maybe shovel a bunch of that snow out first, or what? So
I can probably get.
maybe you should go out first, yeah.
And then we could just hoist the things up.
And then use that rope. We'll tie it on there. We'll pull all the crap up,
yeah, we just pull it up.
and then I'll try to get out, I guess. As you can see, there's lots of snow in here. A pretty tight hole, you know. I just barely fit down in here. I kind of got stuck. Kane had a hard time coming in here, so I had a hard time getting out. So we're gonna have to chip quite a bit more ice before I can get out of here. I mean, it'll take a while for to get my fat ass out of here. It's gonna be pretty tricky. Looks like a small hole, and it is. We know why it looks small, because it's snow. So we're thinking that it's gonna be easier chopping from the bottom. I don't know why. Doesn't seem to be much. So what happened is the ice started coming down here and it formed on top of the snow. The snow started melting. Got chopped and the water just ran down in here, saturated the top, and then made ice. So that's good. That means there's not much ice there.